afternoon out there in Zoom land. Welcome to the 2020 edition of Jackson's Got Talent. Boy, do we have an extraordinary lineup of talent for you today. I guarantee you this talent won't disappoint you. So stay tuned for some of Jackson's best and brightest stars. Before we start today's show, I want to take a moment. We have to do a public service announcement. We all know that this time of the year is a time of giving. And so I want to remind you all that this year is Jackson's 50th year in supporting the United Way. So many of us have been blessed throughout the course of this last year, and many of our residents in Miami-Dade County have really struggled. So this year, like in every year, we ask that you give to the United Way. We have two very spectacular events that are taking place. We all know about No Shave November, hence the hair growth on my face. And this year, we are adding Going the Extra Mile. Going the Extra Mile gives us an opportunity to pledge miles for those of you who ride bike, for those of you who walk, and for those of you who run. There's something for everyone. So let's give and let's support the United Way. My name is Roy Hawkins, and I am your host for today. And I have a group of extraordinary judges that promise that they won't disappoint. First, we have the fabulous Miss LaShonda Get Her Done Jones. Woo! Next, we have Kevin, get your mind right, Andrews. Woo! Next up is my good friend, Mr. Tony, the King of the North, Gomez. Woo! And then we have everybody's favorite, Julie, the We Care Care Bear. Stop. So, as I mentioned to you earlier, we are really excited about these 5 musicians, singers, artists that are joining us today. We want to thank them for taking the time to submit their auditions virtually, and I promise you, they won't disappoint. Before we bring up those 5, I want to tell you a little bit about the voting today. I want each of you to remember to cast your vote at the end, because remember, your vote matters. The way that we vote is that we're going to use the Zoom poll that you see at the bottom of your screen. So please be sure to use that. Only at the end. You can only vote once. And remember, your vote matters. Now, we have our very first talent, Mr. Stephen Williams, Procurement Contracts Officer. Mr. Williams is going to bless us with his rendition of Whitney Houston's I Want to Run to You. Take it away, Stephen.
From procurement. And so let me just do this, and if I make it to the final round, or what, then I can figure out what I'm going to do. All right, so here goes, and stay safe. You see through right to the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. Ooh, I never knew love like I known it with you. When the memories survive, one that I can hold on to. I don't really need to look very much farther. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I want it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I have a nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. Take care.
Let's give Stephen a round of applause. I told you he wouldn't disappoint. Hey, Stephen, if you need an agent, give me a call, buddy. Let's see what these judges have to say.
Well, Stephen, I will not be walking away from you anytime soon. I can tell you struggled a little bit in the beginning, maybe due to nerves. You kind of had that orchestra hands going on, but in the end, you pulled it out. You sound really well. I could see and feel your passion. Great job, Stephen.
Yeah, Stephen, nice job. And as LaShonda said, I think, it was a little rough at the beginning. Trying to make those high-pitched tones is not always easy, but you really nailed it towards the end. Great job. Thank you. Good job.
Stephen. Taking on Whitney in a cappella style, I got to give you a lot of credit for even trying that. But Stephen, much like the title of this song, I have nothing good to say about this performance.
Tony.
Stephen in procurement. Where did you procure that voice? I think it was quite awesome. And a cappella, amazing. And I would say pitch perfect. Just outstanding. Great job. Back to you, Roy.
All right, Stephen, thank you. Remember, one vote at the end. Please remember to vote at the end. Next up, we have Eric Hopner. Eric is the director of radiology, and Eric is going to hit us with the beats of his drum. Sorry, I was still rocking to the beats, Eric. Great job, Eric. Although I'm not a judge, I think we're going to send the engineering team over to your house for a safety check. We saw an exposed outlet there. You may want to get that taken care of, Eric, okay? I'm watching you, buddy. All right, judges, what do you have to say?
Wow. Stephen, I want to tell you, you know what? It's not 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, or 5 star. I'm giving you Ringo Star.
Wow. Eric from Radiology, make no bones about that. You rocked it. That was a great presentation, and much like that butterfly behind you, I was just flying to the beat of your drums. Great job.
You know, Eric, I would say you're hard to beat. Ba-dum-bum. Such talent. You know, last time around it was the vocals and the guitar, now the drums. What else do you have? Unbelievable.
Eric, I think you did a phenomenal job. I only wish you looked like you was having much fun as we were having listening to you play. You may also need an MRI or CT on your shoulders. They were kind of tight up there. Great job, Eric. Back to you, Roy.
Right. Great job, Eric. We really enjoyed that. Remember, audience, one vote, one chance. At the end of these performances, please do not forget to vote for your favorite artist. Next up, Natalie Jean. Natalie is a communications specialist, and Natalie's gonna bless us with a phenomenal song by Fleetwood Mac.
Hi, my name is Natalie Jean, and I'm gonna sing Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. So here we go. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had, ooh, what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know.
Fabulous, Natalie. Fabulous, fabulous job. We all loved it. Let's hear from our judges.
Natalie, I gotta say, I didn't like it. I loved it. Great song choice, great voice, and great way to communicate your performance. Great job.
Natalie, you know, I am a huge Fleetwood Mac fan, and I would have to say Stevie Nicks might want to watch out. I think you might have something on her here. So such talent, watch out. Stevie Nicks. Natalie is coming for you. LaShonda?
Oh my gosh. Natalie, that was great. It was just so peaceful. As you can tell, it really made me sleepy. You have a beautiful voice, very melodic. Great job. But let's pep it up next time. Thank you. Great job.
Shonda,
Yes. I'm sorry.
sleepy?
Yes.
Oh, LaShonda. Natalie, I want to tell you, you did an excellent job. The tone in your voice, how you hit those high notes, I mean, absolutely amazing. It did not put me to sleep. LaShonda.
That's because you were asleep before the show.
Oh, so you know what? I want to give a big shout out, and I agree with Julie. You know what? Stevie Nicks, watch out.
Absolutely.
Great job. And back to you, Roy.
All right. Thank you, Natalie. My job to continue to remind you to vote one vote at the end of the show. Thank you. Next up, we have Mr. Daniel Wolfen. Daniel is the CMH counselor, and he is mean on the guitar, so get ready.
Hello, Jackson family. My name is Daniel Walpin. I'm going to play an original song for you called Short and Tall of It All. Little ways into your mind, your enter, guess, or find your small sign. With each day, feel ever near to the grace that brings you here. Short and tall of it all, end of the day, come your way. Nothing compares what we share. Have no doubt to what we're about. All the glory this life brings, not enough to pull me from your heartstrings. Dwell within your great garden soul, till the time stars burn to coal. Short and tall of it all, end of the day, come your way. Nothing compares what we share. Have no doubt to what we're about. Think of viewpoints big and small, punctuate my nighttime footfall, leaping to a better place, sweet escape of your embrace. Short and tall of it all, end of the day, come your way. Nothing compares what we share. Have no doubt to what we're about. Thank you.
Wow. I was doing a little reflection and thinking, have I heard this song before? Because I've never heard this song. But I was reminded that it's a Daniel original. So good job on the original mix. Now, I thought the rules judges, we were only able to audition one person. I saw two people in Daniel and a cat. No, Daniel, you got to register that cat next time, buddy. Judges, what do you think?
So I've got a little double vision, and I guess it's because of what you said, Roy. There's two Daniels, but it was an original, and I really appreciate that. I applaud, Daniel, your ability to write music, your ability to play guitar, and your vocal talent, pretty doggone good. But my favorite is you got a great sidekick, your cat.
Yeah, Daniel, you know, I was looking forward to your mini-me being a little bit more involved in the song. I really would have loved to see some harmony take place between you and the
cat?
second you. Oh, and the cat,
cat.
yeah, the cat. A little nasal, you know, for me in your song. So maybe try from the throat next time, you know, a little bit deeper. Other than that, I think it was a great job. Thank you, Daniel, for participating.
Daniel, is it small, tall, bigger,
Small.
Kevin,
It's
it's
small.
short and tall.
short and tall, big and small? Daniel, I'm really impressed with your writing ability as well as your great guitarist. I have to kind of sidestep with LaShonda. You know, the voice, it was a little flat, but I think
Nasal, not flat, nasal.
nasal.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. You're right, nasal. but your guitar playing and your songwriting was absolutely outstanding. And, you know, nice job. So thank you. Thanks. But back to
Back to me.
Back to Tony.
bigger. or-
Big, long, who knows?
Yeah.
Right, but I gotta tell you, I don't know what the heck you guys are watching. Technically, you weren't watching this performance because to me, this was the performance of the day. This was spectacular. I mean, the years of training, the years of practice, the dedication, to be able to have that cat sit there and not make a noise or move, I mean, that was absolutely amazing. Daniel, I mean, my hat's off to you.
So Tony, you found the
Oh,
star of the show, right?
I love that. Is that what he was doing, right? It was,
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
someone check his water, please.
yes.
Yeah.
Roy, back to you.
All right, guys. Daniel, those guys were a little hard on you, right? But don't let that keep you from auditioning for it with us next year, okay? We really appreciate it. Remember, guys, one vote at the end of the show. We need your votes so that we can determine our winner. We have a final artist, and that final artist is Jocelyn Morales, nutrition supervisor. Jocelyn is going to sing a beautiful rendition of Selena's No Me Quedas Más. Take it away.
No me queda más que perderme en un abismo de tristeza y lágrimas. No me queda más que aguantar bien mi derrota y brindarte felicidad. No me queda más. Si tu regreso hoy sería una imposibilidad. Y esto que no era amor, lo que niegas, lo que dices que nunca pasó, es el más dulce recuerdo de mi vida. Yo tenía una esperanza en el fondo de mi alma de que un día te quedaras tú conmigo, y aún guardaba una ilusión que alimentaba el corazón, mi corazón que hoy tiene que verte como solo amigo. Y aunque viví enamorada y totalmente equivocada, no me importa, porque esto sí fue el amor. Por mi parte, lo más lindo, el más grande amor. Y aunque siempre lo renuncies para mí, fue lo más bello.
Jocelyn, that was amazing. Beautiful lighting, beautiful background. Let's turn it over to the judges to see what they think.
Jocelyn, look at it, Mas. Great performance. The only thing is the lighting in the background made me a little dizzy, the variations in colors, but your voice was spot on. Great tone. Great job.
Jocelyn, you have an amazing voice. The way you hit those notes, it was beautiful. Nailed it. I have to agree with LaShonda. That was too much color going on in the background. It did make me dizzy. My head's still spinning a little bit. But, you know, I think you nailed it in terms of your tone, your pitch, and the way you hit the notes. So I want to say nice job and thank you. Whew. I'm sorry.
You done?
My head's still spinning a little bit, but I'll be okay.
Jocelyn, mira, no le hagas caso a lo que dice Kevin.
Oh,
Tienes una bella voz, eso te quedó excelente. La canción que escogiste me encantó. Eso es una maravilla. Buen hecho.
I agree with Tony.
yeah, me too.
I don't quite know what Tony just said,
Many few do.
but I can say muy bueno. And I think you did a great job. First of all, I love the personality in the beginning when you did this. That was really cool. But then you really brought your passion to life in this song, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. So again, muy bueno, and back to you, Roy.
All right, thank you, judges, and thank you, Jocelyn. Now, those were our 5 performers, right? And so as I told you at the beginning, one vote, your vote matters, and we're asking you to vote at the end. But right before we ask you to vote, we're going to do a short recap of all 5 of our audience just to keep it fresh and top of mind.
Is it on? It's on. Hey, this is Stephen Williams from Procurement. And so let me just do this, and if I make it to the final round or what, then I can figure out what I'm gonna do. All right, so here goes, and stay safe. You see through right to the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. Ooh, I never knew love like I've known it with you. When the memories survive, one that I can hold on to. I don't really need to look very much farther. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I want it back again. This passion inside, I can't.
Natalie Jean, and I'm going to sing Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. So here we go. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad.
Hello, Jackson family. My name is Daniel Walpin. I'm going to play an original song for you called Short and Tall of It All. Little ways under your mind, your enter gas or find your small sign, with each day feel ever near to the grace that brings you here. Short and tall of it all, and the day of your way, nothing compares what we share. Have no doubt to what we're about. All the glory this life brings, not enough enough to pull me from your heartstrings, dwell within your great garden soul.
No me queda más que perderme en un abismo de tristeza y lágrimas. No me queda más que aguantar bien mi derrota y brindarte felicidad. No me queda más. Si tu regreso hoy sería una imposibilidad, y esto que no era amor, lo que niegas, lo que dices que nunca pasó, es el mazo, es el recuerdo de mi vida. Yo tenía una esperanza en el fondo de mi alma de que un día te quedaras tú conmigo, y aún guardaba una ilusión que alimentaba el corazón, mi corazón que hoy tiene que verte como solo amigo. Y aunque viví enamorada y totalmente equivocada, no me importa. Porque esto sí.
All right, our virtual audience, let's give our contestants one final round of applause. Thank you all for having the courage to record your video and share your talent with us. It just shows how vast and how beautiful our family here is here at Jackson Health System. Now, the polls are open, so I hope that you guys are out there voting for your favorite artist. Remember, voting is on you. Your vote matters. The judges, while we appreciate them, they're only here for commentary. So make sure you vote. But while you're voting and wrapping that part up, we're going to do one final round and hear what our judges have to say about the overall performances of these wonderful performers. Judges?
Well, I will say, as a nurse, I can certainly say we had three categories of performers. We had our experts, we had those who were competent, and then we had the novice group. That novice group, we want to offer you some talent lessons maybe later. But for the experts, I'm leaning more towards Eric and the drums. Although the butterfly was in the background and he had some electrical issues going on in the back, I think overall, if I were you, I would go for the drummer, but you do what you want to do. You have the right to vote. Exercise that right. Kevin.
Thank you. You know, I want to echo what Roy said. You know, coming forward, doing this is you know, not always easy. You guys all did a great job. You know, Stephen, you know, I again want to say I think you did an excellent job. You know, you know, some of the notes were a little off, but I think overall you did a great job. Eric, I just want to tell you, what an amazing drummer. I will call you Ringo for the rest of your life. That was good.
What is that?
You know, Natalie, I so appreciated what you did and how you really echoed Stevie Nicks. It was absolutely amazing. Daniel, you know, again, I want to reiterate what a great job you did in terms of, you know, playing the guitar. And, you know, I think your songwriting skills are excellent and nice job. And Jocelyn, also, again, great voice. I think you hit some great notes. And I just really want to congratulate all of you. What a great job you did. Thank you.
I agree, Kevin. I mean, I think when we look at this, we got to look, the real winners are really all of us. You guys put on a heck of a performance. I mean, there's a lot of talent in this room, and inviting us to your homes and doing this is absolutely great. I'm kind of torn there that we got Stephen channeling his inner Whitney, which is not easy to do. I think you ended up doing a pretty good job. Eric on the drums and getting that butterfly flying all around. Natalie with her soft voice and really getting at a tune that has become very popular lately. And Jocelyn doing the Spanish rendition with the lights and in speaking to the camera with her eyes. But I still hold to what I said earlier. I think the cat's the winner.
So, I want to echo our thanks and really appreciate these 5 folks. And I know we had more initial folks that submitted videos and whatnot. And these 5 were all very well done. Really appreciate you taking the time to grace us with your talent. And I would say that, Daniel got a bad rap on the first round of us giving some feedback. And I just want to, shout out to Daniel. I mean, to be able to write your own music is extraordinary. And have the courage to come forward and share that with us is really to be commended. I think, like everybody said, I think we've got some great vocalists here between Stephen, we've got Natalie, we've got Jocelyn, and certainly Daniel. And, if I had a golden buzzer, I would have to give it to Eric. Outstanding job, Eric. Woo! Woo!
Back to you, Roy.
While the accounting firm of Jackson & Jackson tabulates the final results, I want to just take this opportunity to remind you yet again about this important season of giving. It is, in fact, our United Way campaign. I encourage each of you today to go online and submit your pledges so that we can continue to meet our goals and get back to the community that we're all so blessed to be part of. In addition, I want to remind you about November, and remember, from November 14th to the 30th, you can bike, you can run, or you can walk. So let's get out there and touch the sky. Are we ready with the final result? Woo! All right. You guys ready? Little drum line? All right. Jocelyn, we will be in contact with you. Thank you to all of our contestants. Thank you to our beautiful judges. Let's give them a round of applause. And more importantly, Jackson, thank you. We really do. Have a great day.